Hi, this is Genevieve Plays Rise of Berk, and I don't feel like doing homework, so I'm gonna ramble at you about some things while I check out my game. Because this is something I'd planned to do. I don't know if I'll say everything I wanted to say. I've got some things in mind about common complaints about the game. Some of them I share, and some of them I want to refute or react against. Okay, so my main complaint about the game. I've been playing for almost 2 years now. So my main complaint at this point was, okay, so when I first started playing, Dragon Roosts were 6x6. So looking at Thawfest 10 year, I don't know why I picked Thawfest, but they're 5x5. See? They're 5 squares by 5 squares. That's kind of hard to tell because I've got too many dragons on my main island. But they're 5x5. They used to be 6x6. And so when they made them 5x5, it's like, okay, great, we can fit more dragons. That's awesome. And so like this, so looking at the grid for this, it's like kind of 16 across. This you can't see my finger. It's 16 across. There's my cursor. It's this way. It's 16 across, and that way for that spot it's 10 across, and then there it's like 16 or something across. I don't know. And so like with just 16 this way, well, with the 6x6 you could only fit 2, so then you kind of had to fit weird like 4x4s over here, right? And so now that it's 5x5, I can fit way more on here, so it's a little scrunched. I've got mostly my main fish boys over here, so that's why it's scrunched. Okay. Where was I? Oh, there's cockatrice. I forgot to put him there. Look how tiny he is. Oh my god. That's a little baby cockatrice. Okay. Where was I going? Okay. So that's my premium island. So, but the thing is, you're limited to 170 dragons on Berk. So we have more room. Like, we can fit more dragons in more places. But I can't even use all the land that I have. I mean, I've got Itchy Armpit just sitting there empty. Like, what am I supposed to do? Buy a bunch of decorations? Like, I've just got this one full of itchy trees and a few Bjorns. But like, oh, I forgot I had those. I should make those more visible somewhere. I don't know. I need to rearrange my Berk. Okay, look here. It's my Submaripper Island. I have nothing on Submaripper Island. You know what? Let's try to put dragon there. Okay. Open my hangar. Let's go to my hangar. Okay. And you know what? Let's put Snuffnut on there. Nope! I've reached the maximum of 170 dragon roosts. So you're gonna allow me to put more on there by changing the size, but I can't actually put more on there. I've got a whole freaking empty island. But oh wait, let me spread around my dragons so they're more evenly spaced. So I'm seriously, if I didn't have the Gather All statue, the collector statue, we all call it the Gather All statue. No one calls it collector statue. I'm supposed to just go around to island every day to find all of my gatherers? No, thank you. I'm not doing that. That's why I used to gather all. Okay, another thing I'm complaining about. Well, I'm complaining. Okay, so I get a notification that so-and-so is done training. All of my guys are training right now, so this is not valid. But, okay, technically, Steam Spewer is done training. I'm not going to click them. But let's say I got a notification that Steam Spewer is done training. And I happen to have Steam Spewer on Drago's Island, or over here on Itchy Armpit, or something. And I'm like, I get him back to my game, and I've got like 4 dragons that have done training because it's in the morning. How am I supposed to find those dragons? I don't remember where they are. I don't always remember who I'm training because I've been doing this game for almost 2 years. I don't always remember who's training. I have to make lists to remember who to train and who not to train. But it's like, okay, I know I've got a missing spot. Just imagine, I have a missing spot on the academy right now. And I have to find... I'm like, wait, who was I training? And I have to frickin' search all over all of these islands to find who was training, and then finally remember, oh, it's Steam Spewer. He's right there. Ignore the Valka sign. But it's like, come on, guys. Really? And so I really wish there was a feature that had something to be like, here are your dragons that were recently training, and would send you right to them. So Ludia, if you could do that, that would be really fantastic. I would really, really appreciate that. but they're not going to do that. So I'm just going to have to live without, apparently. Okay. So anyway, where was I? So yes, so I can't, what am I supposed to do with my dragons? I can't even fill it. And you have to freaking buy more hangar space. I mean, I have lots of hangar space because I'm a writer, but I'm going to need to buy some on the next sale. I'm running low. So that's just, you want us to collect all these dragons and don't actually give us space for them. We have to pay for them. So that brings me to my next point. This is not actually a complaint. This is a complaint with a rebuttal to a complaint. So I'm a moderator on our Discord server, and I see people ask every day, and then on Reddit too. I'm not a moderator on Reddit, but I see people ask on Reddit and on Discord and on Facebook, how do we get runes? How do you get runes? Okay, getting runes, I recognize, is really annoying. Your sources for runes are from packs. I'm not going to watch a video because that's annoying right now while I'm recording, but you can get upwards of 6 packs a day. Because you can get double packs now. That is a new feature. That's really generous of them. You were only limited to every 6 hours. Now you can watch an ad, and I can watch this ad anytime between the 2 6-hour windows for the regular pack, and it doesn't affect. It's not like I have to wait 6 hours between the videos. So that's really cool. I don't always do that because I don't have time for ads all the time. But you can get 6 packs a day, and those usually have 10 to 30 runes, sometimes more. And you get those 6 times a day if you're really eager. And that's awesome. The way that I get runes, besides a writer, I get 230 runes daily as a writer. It takes a while to get to the 250 max. I've got another month at 230, and then it's probably going to be another 6 months at 240. But at that point, 10 runes between them is kind of negligible. I run meat lug journeys for rare packs. I pay for the rare pack every time, even though it is expensive and the odds are low because against the Edgewing egg and against collectibles, it's going to favor the collectible and the Edgewing egg. But the price is only 150 runes, and in Toothless Journey it's 450. No, you don't pay runes for it ever in Toothless. I don't think so. And if I do, I'm just forgetting. Sorry, guys. But for Stormfly, it's like 350 runes, I think, or 450. It's 450, I think. It's something ridiculous to buy it with Stormfly, and then with Hookfang, it's 250. And you don't ever get rare packs with Barf and Belch. But with Meat Lug, it's only 150 runes, and with a rare pack, you get a minimum of 450 runes. And so the odds are pretty good. You're going to get a fair return, and that's my main way of making runes is Meat Lug, and I buy the rare pack every single time it's offered. That's how I make runes over time, besides my daily runes. But also, with Toothless, I buy the rare packs and the premium packs. And there are other ways to get runes. You get card packs from gauntlets. So gauntlet rewards are nice. Sometimes they offer random rewards. You can get daily runes from Facebook. There are ways to get runes. You can watch ads. When I first played, let's see, it's down here. You can watch an ad. Don't do Tapjoy, because you don't always, these things, you do not always actually get your rewards that you do whatever for, because I tried these before. Like, really, you're gonna do complete this life insurance ad and get 9 runes? I highly doubt it's actually gonna connect back. Oh, donate and you're gonna get 3,600 runes. Yeah, those don't always work. No, I'm not doing Dollar Shave Club, so don't do Tapjoy. You can watch videos. I used to seriously just sit there and watch videos. I made 1,000 runes one time watching ads. Don't. You can do that if you do that in watching TV. You can do that. Go ahead and do that. But there are ways of getting runes, and I know it's rough. It's because they want you to spend money. They want you to go to these offers, and they want you to get Butterball for $20 and get 6,000 runes, or buy the Edgewing. I get the Edgewing all the time from Meat Lug. I am not spending $25 on an Edgewing just to get 3,200 runes. If you do, okay, I have bought packs before. Besides being a writer, I do buy packs. It's been a while because the more you spend, the more expensive offers are, so it's kind of a raw deal. But generally, when you're buying packs, you want to look for about $1 to 1,000 runes. Anything more than that, like $1 for 2,000 or something, a lesser ratio, you don't want that. And so I don't see any offers. You guys have better offers than me, probably, because you don't spend as much money as I have. I've spent way too much money in this game. Don't ask. Packs, I don't usually like to spend more than $5 on a pack, so I don't buy those all the time. I also don't buy packs unless it mostly has dragons I don't have. So like this Under Odin's Wing, $5 pack, that's great. Except I have Axewing, I have Torch, I think I have Trap Boomerang, like I have all of those, so I would, and those are uniques. So I would get a duplicate of a premium, but there's a low chance. Or I would get one of these that I already have. So no. So it just depends. Like this one, okay. I have Obscure, I have Grotto Gutter, I have Chinooki, I have Corota Runner, and I have Carnarsteel. So I don't want to buy that pack. I have all of those dragons. And this one, I don't have Crubble actually, and the odds aren't too bad, but I don't really want to spend $25. If this was $5, I would risk it to try for Crubble. I also don't have Sirenade or Sparkle and Sparks. I do have Dustcut. So some of these, there are a bunch of these I don't have actually. If this were a $5 pack, I would get it. And it also comes with runes. So some nice rewards. So I was not expecting that long tangent. So besides spending money on the game, you can do your mystery packs. There are ways to get rare packs and other packs from the game. Journeys especially. I have the Hidden World custom on Hook Fang. I know that costs runes. There's not really a deal for it. I waited until I got a half off offer on the costume. Let's see, I gotta go to costumes. This one increases chances of best journey rewards, and there's a similar costume for Barf and Belch that I have on. There we go. Increases chance of journey rewards, and so that it's nice to have those on. And oh, the which meatloaf costume is it? It is the Christmas one? Yeah, Snoggletog increases chance of journey rewards. So if you have costumes like that on, it increases your chance of getting packs on the wheel. It doesn't guarantee that you get the pack from the spin. Those odds you cannot change. It's just going to be randomly generated. You can't change that. But this does at least get you a better chance of having the pack on the wheel, and that's a nice way to make money, make runes without spending runes on the option, because you might get the chance. On Stormfly, I have to go to costumes. She has the Sentry costume on, which increases rune rewards. And so on her 100 rune journey, there's an option with the costume. It gets you 675 runes. I pay for it every time, and I usually get that a couple times a week. So that's how you make runes. This has been a really this video's been really long. I need to wrap this up because I do actually need to do homework and exercise. But what I was going to say is I have played other mobile games. I have played, I also play Merge Dragons. I've spent way too much time on Merge Dragons. I love that game. I have played Game of Sultans before. Don't play that game. I have also played Homescapes. And there's a few other games. But games like that where you really need currency, I guess Homescapes you kind of, okay, what I'm saying is it is easier to earn currency in Rise of Berk, as frustrating as that is. That is going to be a feature of every single game you play that needs currency. The currency is going to be hard to get unless you buy cash for it. It's going to be frustrating in every single game. But I think Rise of Berk is actually easier because you can get free runes from Facebook every day. You get free runes 3 to 6 times a day in the game, and there are ways that if you're clever, you can make big runes quickly in the game, like mostly with journey packs. But in Homescapes, you need a minimum of like 900 is really what you can do stuff with, and that's just to like get extra lives in a level basically, and it takes a long time to get there, and you do get them every level you play in Homescapes, but it really is a grind, and I just got way sucked into that game. Otherwise you really need to spend money, and so it's either grindy gameplay that it takes a long time, or you spend money. Game of Sultans, or whatever is it Game of Sultans? I can't remember right now, but I did play that for a few weeks. And that game currency you do not get for free in the game at all. Like, at all. Maybe barely a little bit. I can't remember. It was a while ago that I played. But you really need to pay and be a whale to do good in that game at all. Like, you really can't. And that's a lot of PvP in that game. And to really succeed at PvP, you need to be a money spending player, and it's really frustrating. And so that is not cool. And that's part of the reason I quit, because it was like, really? So you're telling me I can't really advance in this game without spending money, like, at all? You can advance in Rise of Berk without spending money. There are a lot of perks that come with being a writer, and I want to do another video at some point. There are a lot of perks that come with being a writer, but you don't actually have to be a writer to succeed. The one thing is, it's nice to have Big Buff, and you can't get Big Buff without being a writer at all, unless I think you can buy him outright, maybe, which is half of one, 6 a dozen of the other. Half a dozen of one, 6 of the other. Anyway, but you can succeed without playing. Game of Sultans, you have to pay. And then the last one is Merge Dragons. I've learned recently that to get the game currency, not the coins you buy dragons with, and you kind of have to farm coins, and it takes a while. But I'm talking about gems. To really, the equivalent currency it would be gems. And gems in Merge Dragons are hard to get. You basically, there's a 5% chance for every accomplishment you do of getting a dragon star instead of a regular star. So you have to do a lot of quests, play a lot of levels to get them. And then you have to learn, oh wait, I have to bring the stars back to camp. And then you have to merge the stars. So you get bigger stars that have more gems. So it was really grindy. And unless you know the tricks, you have to spend money. So you either have to know the tricks or you spend money. And so it's kind of that way in Rise of Berk, just because you do have to know to do journey packs. But I do want to say that, okay, the space complaint is real. Not being able to have a lot of dragons on Berk is a real complaint. Okay, I guess 170 is a lot of dragons, but it's not enough for me. But that is a real complaint, that I can't use all of the land that I have paid game currency to have in Itchy Armpit. And I grinded to have Summer Ripper, and I can't even use all that land. That's really frustrating. That is a real complaint. But game currency, it is hard, but it is accessible, and it is easier than other games. So I need to go do human adult things, like eat food and exercise and prepare for my class. But this is however many minutes this has been rambling about Rise of Berk and two common complaints about the game. One, which is a real complaint. The other, which is fixable. So thanks for watching my rambly video. You guys have an excellent day. Take care.